Hello everybody, so it is Wednesday again and I'm going to do another wee vlog. This month I've actually so much going on, so it is May's 18th this weekend, and then it is my friend Anna, she got engaged, so she's having an engagement party this weekend too, and then on Sunday it is our niece's wee christening. So there's so much going on and I feel like why not just take you along. So I'm now on, I'm just getting it out here, Kingdom of Ash now, and I have read, I'm in about chapter 20, just started it a couple of days ago, so oh my god, so good, like the favorite one so far. I realized as well I didn't really talk much about the last two books because I'm sort of just feeling like I don't know like how many people are going to be interested in this, but again I don't really mind. And I also realized I've been pronouncing like some of the names wrong. Like I call this girl, she's actually called Irene, but I just for some reason have been calling her Ren, and that's just what I'm going to stick with. Like I used to call your man Kale Cole, so if the names are pronounced wrong, sorry about that. It's so sunny outside, oh my god, like see the weather recently has been so good, and I feel like it just puts everybody in such a better mood. And then I be off from work on a Wednesday, so it means like I've been able to like go and do wee bits and pieces on Wednesday, like with the nice weather. But I'm going to meet Eve here down in Botanic, and then we're going to go for coffee, and then I'm going to sit and read for another wee while just when the sun's out. And yes, that's really the crack. I've just been back from Belfast City Centre there, so I got a wee dress in Primark actually that I want to show because it is so nice, and I'm going to actually wear it to this christening. And I also have a wedding, although that's next month, and I'll get it and then I'll show you. It might not look like much, like not when it's on, but it was £30 Primark, so it's this sort of yellow, like, which I think is going to be so nice for this time of year. And I feel like with like nice gold jewellery and a gold bag and stuff, I could, with like hair up, it would look nice actually for Ashley's wedding. I'll see you shortly. I'm going to go here now and meet Eve. I feel like his foot is in the way. This is he, this mandrake. He sits here, but I feel like his foot is in the road. When I was in Belfast today, I realised that the new book Sunrise on the Reaping was out, and I feel like I'm really missing out. And another book that's been out is the new Fearless book after Powerless, but I'm gonna say I didn't really enjoy Powerless. Like, well, I did enjoy it, but not enough to like continue on the series. But I feel like I'm really missing out now that everybody's reading it, and like the new cover is so pretty because it's pink. I feel like I really want to read it again. I'm really judging the book by the cover there because it's pink, but it's very pretty. Look, I can only concentrate on one book at a time, which is why I feel like it takes me so long to get through all of these books, is because I only read one at a time, whereas there's girls reading like 2 or 3 or 4. I just don't know how they keep track. I can barely keep track of the one. I need to keep a bloody notebook. Yeah, I'm gonna read another wee bit of this here. I feel like if you're watching these videos, you will read these books, so I don't want to spoil anything. At the end, I'll maybe do a wee bit where there will be spoilers and then people can switch off if they don't want to see it. Not that there'll be probably anybody even watching these, but anyway, we're all just ready for May's birthday. My voice, guys, I have been stricken down with the worst flu. My voice is so bad. I'm still a half like recovering from it. So sick yesterday, and I forgot to move my car and went down this morning to this, so I have now to pay this. But anyway, it could be worse. I've been able to sit all day and read. I am now on part 2 of Kingdom of Ash. Part 2. I've been literally reading chapter after chapter thinking like somebody's gonna die, and they haven't, so I'm down to like the last obviously few like wee bits, and I don't know. Basically I'm at the part now where everybody is finally heading to Terrazin, or Tarasan. I don't know how to pronounce these names. They're so complicated. I feel like it's all going to come together here now. I cannot put it down. It's like so. This is the first book where like everything, like all of the point of views are like is so good. Really don't even want it to end. Like slow it down so that I'm not rushing through it, because once I finish this book, like that's that series over. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish this, because I've been reading this for so long and I'm gonna be so upset when it's over. I'm gonna have to find something else to obsess over. Might have a few spoilers here, so if you're reading this book or going to read this book, you might want to skip on. I'll do like a wee, I'll tell you what time to skip on to. I can't believe Ren is pregnant. What? Or Irene, sorry, I call her Ren, but Irene pregnant, what the hell? Like, I was not expecting that. See the chapters of Aelin, or again, I hope I'm saying her name right, but Aelin, when she was trapped in that box, oh my god, do you know what it was actually giving me? It was, if anybody's watched the Vampire Diaries, it was sort of giving me Stefan whenever he was trapped in that box, or like that coffin, if anybody remembers. Like, sort of, but at least he wasn't getting tortured. I was so glad whenever she got out of that, because I found that was actually really hard to read. Like, I thought they were all quite well written. But yeah, that's a few of my thoughts so far. What else am I waiting on? I'm trying to think. No, I think that's all. Also, why do I keep touching my hair? That is so annoying, like for people to watch this and I'm sitting like playing my hair constantly. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry for that. So I must stop doing that, because that would bug me. So it's a really bad habit, so that I must stop. Right there, this much left. And then I'm done. The whole series forever. I'll never read it again for the first time, which is so sad. But I'm off again soon for Easter, and I'm off for a good 5 days, thank God. I must actually leave a wee picture here, if I remember how to do it, of the dress I wore from Primark. I took some photos for the wee christening and I loved taking the photos. Like, I just think I would really love to be a photographer. Like, I jump on these things so quickly, but I really would love to be a photographer. I might even look into like photography classes or something, just to, I don't know, just to even get better at it for myself, even if I want to do it as a hobby. And I also posted my first YouTube, and thanks so much to anybody who left me a comment or like. It means a lot, even if there is like, even if there's only 2 people that watched it. Like, I was so, I don't know, even just leaving a wee like or comment is so kind.
Yeah, it's like
Yummy.
like sun-dried tomatoes.
Some of my matcha. So this is my wee tea station actually that I have. And I'm using this oat milk. It's the best oat milk that I've tasted. And this is the matcha that I've used. I think I got it in Avoca in Belfast. I'm still like half trying to learn how to actually do this properly. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 of these wee spoonfuls. 30 mils of water. The water's meant to be like 85 degrees, which I hadn't been doing, and then I just thought, you know what, that's too much effort. So that's the matcha and the water. So you just sit and whisk it for ages. I see some people on TikTok and they like, it's proper foam. It looks so good. Mine's is always just like it's never like, it never looks proper like foamy. This is like strawberry and honey. This is like the sauce, which actually is so nice. I've never tried it with normal milk, so I don't know what it would be like, but oh shit. Ooh. This is definitely the nicest like oat milk there is. Well, I think anyway. If anybody knows how to make this like foamy, let me know, because mine's is always so liquidy. But anyway, and then I just pour this in. I also have a chocolate croissant from Lidl, which I haven't had in so long. I used to get them all the time, like before school. Or like the cookies. That air fryer actually needs cleaned, so I'm gonna have to clean that first. Maybe needs more honey. more honey and more milk, but it's good and it saves me money. I think the last time I got a matcha, a strawberry matcha, was like nearly £5, whereas that only costs what, a couple of pounds. You can make loads. I have 15 chapters left and I will be done, and then I'm gonna have to move on. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I'm actually thinking maybe of doing Zodiac Academy, but that's a big like series. I think there's 9 books or something in it, and I don't know whether I should like just take a breath and read something that's not heavy. Quicksilver is another one I might read actually first. Oh, I actually need to read Onyx Flame as well. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one first and then I'll be done. I'll be done tonight. So yes, excited. All finished. So it took me 3 weeks to read, and which is quite good. Like, bear in mind I work full time, so I'm so sad that it's done now. Like, I don't know what I'm going to read or what I'm going to fill with my time. Like, I feel like because there's so many books and it takes so long to get through them, like you get so like attached or something like to reading them, or like you just be like so escaped in the book that when it's over, like you just feel as if like, what are you going to do now? 100% like 5 stars. Like, I would say that anyway, but I just love this series so much. I don't know if I would say it was my favorite book of the whole series. Like, I still think Crown of Midnight is probably the best of them all. There is going to be a wee bit of spoilers at this bit. I want to just talk about some of my favourite parts of the book. So my favourite part was actually at the very end, whenever Dorian and Chaol and Aelin all like say goodbye for the final time. Like, I think it's just because like at the start it started with them 3 and now it's over. It sort of like was just nice that they all had their wee moment. And it feels like literally a completely different book from like where this book is now to what the first book was, like with Selena and all. Like, it just feels like a completely different series, but I loved that wee bit. Like, I just thought it was so fitting whenever they all came together and got to say like their last wee goodbye. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. Like, obviously it was sad. Manon's 13. Like, I knew whenever that Gildan thing was mentioned a couple of books ago, I knew this was going to happen. Like, I didn't think they were all going to go, but I actually thought Manon was going to die by that. But as well, that like her and Dorian never really ended up together. Like, I feel like it points towards that they do, but it never really like came together well. Like the rest, like all the other couples sort of got their like happy ending, and I feel like they didn't. Obviously, have to mention Gabriel. I feel like when I glimpsed that first time looking up the list of the killer, I feel like I seen a cross beside his name. So I was waiting for this, but I also thought I seen a cross beside Fenris's name. So I was waiting for Fenris actually to die, and when he didn't die, it was Gabriel. Like, I don't know. I thought there was actually going to be more. People put up like pictures like crying on all of these books, and I thought, Jesus, everybody must die, but there actually was hardly anybody died, so I was really surprised at that. But overall, I thought it ended like really well. Like, it rounded off really well, and I was happy with the ending. Like, everything was finished. Like, there wasn't really any more questions. The whole series finished. The whole of Sarah J Maas books finished actually. I think a new ACOTAR book comes out soon, so I'll have that to read. But as of all of the current books, they're all done. Time to put Kingdom of Ash back on the shelf. So now I need to pick my new book to go into. Should I go into Zodiac Academy? If anybody's has read these books, is it long and is it worth it? Or should I just jump into like Quicksilver or Onyx Flame? I've obviously read the Iron Flame books, but I still have to read Onyx Flame. The Powerless series as well. Like, should I power through and read the second book, or should I just leave it? So yeah, let me know what I should read next. Also, because it was Mia's birthday there, I said I would make her a scrapbook, and that will be probably what my next video is going to be. So I've got some stuff on the way. I actually picked up this from Hobbycraft, like different paper pages. It's like card. So I'll use that because it was like sort of like tea party vibes. And then I've ordered some other wee things, bits and pieces too. I love a good scrapbook. It actually takes forever, but I love making them. So yeah, I'll maybe vlog that. But as for this one, that's it over. There'll not be any more Sarah J Maas vlogs for a while, maybe until her next ACOTAR book comes out. Oh wait, also I forgot in that book the wee like sort of glimpse of Rhys from ACOTAR. Like, I was surprised at that. Like, her mind must be crazy to write all these books and then have them all linked together. And like, I think she started writing them when she was like, that was years ago, before ACOTAR and all, I think. Or maybe this was after ACOTAR's brought out, I don't know. But like, it's crazy how people have that just imagination. Like, even like the people who create, I don't know, anything, like the Lord of the Rings, like Harry Potter, any of those worlds, like, it is crazy to me how people have such like a massive imagination. I just think they're so smart. Like, to think of a world like that and like to have all of these plots and things like going on inside your head, like, people are just so smart and creative. Yeah, leaving it there for this vlog. Thank you so much to anybody that did leave a comment or like or watched even the last one. Like, it's very kind and I really appreciate it. And yes, hopefully you enjoyed this one. I don't know, oof, I still get nervous posting them, but it's okay. That's all until next time. So thanks so much again. I'll speak to you soon.